Welcome back to the Bigfoot Bounty, and it is later in the same day. I told you in the last episode that we would pick right up at the exact moment we left off in the previous video. We are currently waiting for Jelly and Avery's second child. Avery is my Bigfoot, as a lot of you already know. If you're new to this series, Jelly found Avery, or Bigfoot, in the first two episodes. Well, actually in the first episode of this series. They are now married and waiting for their second child. And see, these two are just a match made in heaven. They love to sleep outside. I want to live in this house. I really do. It just has so much personality. Oh, I love this outfits. And you're going to see a recurring theme with these costumes with the children I've noticed in this series. Pay close attention when we age each and every one of them up. And I'm just saying. And right after she spits out this baby, because I recorded so much extra content, I had another 2 hours worth of video that I've cut this video down to 24 minutes or 21 minutes, I believe. I'm not sure. Out of that. So because I took out a lot of pieces to show you the entire process of one pregnancy, I decided that I would go ahead and show you the last half of her next pregnancy. But then instead of showing you when we conceived the child, waiting for her to have the baby, get fat, all that stuff, we would just flash forward to the third trimester. And then when she goes into labor, I'll throw up a quick clip of when we actually conceived the third baby. So you will be able to actually see that step. I'll just pop it up at the very end on top of this video, like when I need to save it when she has this baby, for example. That's a good time to show you when we make the next one, because I did have enough footage for that when I cut this down, so I was able to do that for you, because it just wasn't necessary. You're not really wanting to sit here and watch her have a bunch of babies. This is not the 100 Baby Challenge. This is the Bigfoot Bounty series. So I figured most of you wouldn't want to see all of those processes. Because like I said yesterday, I'm going to make sure that she has all 10 of her children before we start the rest of the series, which is where the community is going to start turning on Bigfoot. And I know I feel like I'm just repeating myself every episode, but I do like to try to recap for anyone that is just now checking into the series. So for you guys that have been with me since the beginning, thank you for waiting while I tell everyone else what was going on. And you guys are troopers. I've already received some name suggestions for a 100 Baby Challenge on the previous episode, and I am writing them down. When I finish my Grim Reaper Sims 3 challenge and my Legacy challenge for Sims 4, I am going to create a person and do the 100 Baby Challenge. So if you have names, please leave them on this episode or the previous episode, and I am paying attention, and I am writing them down. And when I go to use them, I will give you a shout out to who gave us that name. And when we do our baby book for the 100 Baby Challenge, your username will be underneath the child's name that we've named for you, or after you even. It can be like a legacy child for 100 Baby Challenge. So that kind of draws you into it, makes you a part of it instead of just watching it. And I know that a lot of people do give shout outs, but we're going to put you in the baby book for that child. Kind of like a godparent, so to speak, in The Sims. And I know I'm rambling a little bit, but you've been with me for almost 3 hours with this series already. And you know how long it takes to wait for a child. And because I said I wasn't going to fast forward past any part of this pregnancy right now that she's in, you had to hang with me for some boring parts, so y'all are troopers. And I love hearing back from people that play this game. If you have ideas, if you think something should go somewhere or fits in this house that I forgot about, or just something that you'd like to see me do with my Sims, I would love to hear from you. I do read all of your comments, even though I'm still new with getting comments. I do read them and pay attention to them. That's the job I was looking for, education. Finally. Goodness. Of course, you can't start it until afterwards. This maid keeps trying to hang out with me. Do you not realize I'm with Bigfoot? I have no interest in being with you. I'm very pregnant, by the way, with this baby. Oh, there's a dog outside. There's a dog outside. Wait. Now, it's the middle of winter. Anyone that knows me knows if I see a dog or a cat or any kind of creature outside like this, inevitably it ends up in my house. If it has no tags, we can't find an owner. This is exactly what I would do, so that's what we're going to make Jelly do. We're going to go get this dog. Tucker, you are now our dog. I believe I call you Finley in another video, but, oops. Your name is Tucker. We might have to change it to Finley. We'll just call you Finley. You're our puppy now. How do I do this? Oh, that would help. Unpause the game. I get so caught up in what I'm trying to do with them sometimes that I forget what I've done to myself to inhibit myself. It helps to unpause the game when you want them to move. And it helps when you right click. Oh my gosh. When you shift click the correct items to fill their modems. Modems? I'm just on a roll lately, I swear. Fill their modems. That would be a sim video. Fill their motives with the mailbox. Turns into motoms with my mouth. My problem is my brain works so much quicker than my mouth, and my mouth lies on me all the time. Because it doesn't say what I'm actually thinking. It says all the words at once. Aw, she likes this dog. Avery has been promoted to deep sea fisherman. Well, woohoo! I figured you'd be good with fish. Tucker has grown quite fond of Jelly. Welcome to the family, Finley. My brain also has a habit of changing their names. I'll read a Sim's name or a dog's name and go, nope, that's not your name. And I'll call them something else, only to find out a few minutes later that's not their name, but it is now because that's what I identify you as. The only thing I'm skipping past is this little buy mode. I'm going to buy a little dog pin. I think it's in here somewhere. There we go. I'm not sure if I'll go in it. No. It's only going to give me the adopt a dog option. What's the purpose of this? If all I can do is adopt a different dog with it, he looks like he should fit in there. I wonder if I can use move objects and put him in there. I'm not sure. I'll try that at some point, maybe. I didn't flash forward past any part of this pregnancy. I don't do that until she has the baby. I only flashed forward past buy mode because I didn't think you wanted to watch me buy a dog pin. Like this. Right here. The modern Earth indoor dog pen. Living without a yard is tough, especially for a dog. So this is supposed to be perfect for an apartment. And I know we're not in an apartment, but it should be perfect for that little dog, but no. It only wants me to adopt a dog. We just adopted a dog. And we have W. Finley. Excuse me. He can play dead and roll over. Well, that's nice. And chew up my trash can. No, that's not how to repay someone who just adopted you. I know you want to mark your territory, but that's not the way to do it. Look at Avery in his little monkey suit. He's such a handsome monkey. She can't help it. She loves him so much.
Paddy, Margur, Mostovesho.
You can't help who you love. And she couldn't get past his face and his charm. That's why she's got baby number 2 already. And you'll see that I pretty much set her out to making children pretty quickly. I don't give her any lapse. No time to make up for that bump that you've been carrying around for 9 months. No time to lose the weight. None whatsoever. Because I'm really wanting to get to the village turning part. When they open their shop and they start making friendships and stuff like that, and build a standing, and all of a sudden, that's when the town starts figuring out, hey, all these employees that were working here are all of his children. You know, that's when it's going to get a little hairy. For Bigfoot, who is so hairy that he deserves a hairy situation. His poor wife and children have no idea what's coming, but Jelly did have somewhat of an idea when she decided that this was the perfect husband for her and set out to find him and bring him home. And she's been quite successful at those types of endeavors.
Bellets, Flirten, Klarbastoff, Clemendestini.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. This is kind of perfect for putting this video up at this time of the year, as we get ready to celebrate Thanksgiving tomorrow, which I am so excited about. I have my butterball turkey thawing out in the fridge. My husband's getting the rest of the things that I need this afternoon because I was a little bit late this year getting everything. And I can't wait to wake up tomorrow and have this whole house smelling of everything that I've got in the oven. I just love these 2 holidays. It changes the towns. It changes the way people react to each other. It changes the way even you talk to each other or feel about every day. It just gives you something to look forward to. Even if you're sitting down tomorrow by yourself with a little dinner that you made just for yourself, then you're doing something that makes you happy. That's a perfect little holiday too. And just remember, the rest of us do think about you. And we hope that you have a very happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there, anyone seeing this video. No matter what you're sitting down to or with. Even if it's just to cuddle up in bed with your loved one all day. There's nothing wrong with that kind of Thanksgiving. Even my husband and I have done that a time or two. I'll still usually cook something, but on those lazier Thanksgivings when it's just going to be the 2 of us, we've also been known to grab wonderful fast food from this Italian lady that we know. Lasagna, a good movie, cuddle up in bed all day with your mate. Perfect. For when you need a quieter holiday. So whatever you decide to do for the holiday, if you're playing Sims all day, happy Thanksgiving. Alright, we have snow in the bedroom. Apparently I didn't put a roof on that room addition. Because I just realized we have snow everywhere. And she's going to go sleep outside in the snow. The hammock is a good thing for this game if you have a bunch of people in a house and you really don't want to build a bunch of bedrooms, but you have room for a couple hammocks. They don't seem to mind to sleep outside. In the snow, in the rain. But my Sims tend to do crazier things. If you've seen my Sims 3 stories, I've got a girl that rocks her children in the rain. And no, I didn't tell her to do that. She just does that. I believe that was Evil Dick's roommate that did that. Uh-oh, time for baby number 2 to come. And because it's winter, because they were talking about skiing when they got ready to conceive her, we're going to name this child Winter Bear. The fact that she's also having the baby outside in a snowstorm is perfect. And right after I save her, I'm going to flash forward to the 3rd trimester of her next baby. And again, don't worry about missing the part where she conceives the next baby. I will throw a clip of that up when the baby's born. So you will still be able, for those of you that wanted to see that part, you will be able to see that. No, I didn't do that with the rest of the children that have already been born after this video. But she hasn't had all 10, so don't worry. There's still a chance to see a few more. Of her children. I didn't finish that sentence very well. Jelly's been given an additional 3 days off in order to give the newborn all the attention it deserves and needs. Well, that's wonderful, but as soon as she sets this child down somewhere, she's getting knocked up again. Like, in 2 seconds. I'm gonna flash forward. Bam! We are in pregnancy number 3. It's about 3 to 4 days later. 3 to 4 days later, after she's had winter. The baby that you got to see the entire process for, and I did age Winter up, who is now a toddler. And you can see a little icon over by the dog. So we have Bella Bear and Winter Bear. Who's going to be our 3rd little bear? The first 3 of their children are going to be dubbed the 3 little bears. And I've decided that I'm going to go into the buy mode and find one of the best looking teddy bears or stuffed animals. Oh, here comes the baby. And all 3 of the 3 little bear girls are going to have a special bear in their inventory. And that's how we'll always know those are the 3 little bear girls. That they were the first 3. And get ready for the conception video to populate. As soon as we go to save it, it should be showing up roughly about 40 seconds from now. In the right hand corner of this video. I'll show you how we made baby number 3. The baby being born right now. And I'm going to name the 3rd little bear Paddy Bear. But Paddy with 2 D's like Paddington Bear. I thought that was perfect. So 3rd baby is Paddy Bear. So we have Bella Bear, Winter Bear, Paddy Bear. Those are the 3 little bears. Here's your video. of Paddy being made.
Oh, really? Pentality.
Tik tapa shoota papa. No pa wu hashi undu ike. Tik krang krang pa hovidis.
And I've just overlaid it because I cut this out from previous because I didn't want this video being an hour and a half long. Try for baby number 3, attempt number 1. It didn't take us long to create Paddy. Success. And that is how we made the baby that you just watched come into the world that she's currently holding. Paddy Bear McGriffin. And we're going to end it right here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a great day.